Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, Master of Marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most. Yes, I'm speaking. Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's ndcd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. And of course, hates. That's not the sign I want. That is hates and hellfire. A dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Good morning. I'm very pleased to see all of you this Manic Monday. As you can see, my co-host and producer is insisting on a very intensive inspection tour? Is that what's going on here? Are you demanding an inspection tour? And I have paws on my hands, so I can't. What, sir? So yes. Now where are you going? Now where? Okay. You can't choke slam me. Yeah, where are you going? Where are we going now? Yeah, that's my hand. You are not. Okay. You are not. I know you want both hands. I need to be able to work the mouse to bring people's comments up. You are. I don't need to get choked to get. Yes, that's my thing. Sir, yes, I had a difficult evening. I'm okay. Everything, yeah, I'm okay. Okay, I don't want your butt, so I'm not going to let you go up. I don't want your butt. You aren't helping. Okay, I have to do, Dusty. Do you want down? All right, folks. Sorry for that bit of, professional broadcasting. He's going to run around and jump on me again. I know how this goes. But happy Monday. We have a lot to do this week. My accountability's a mixed bag. Uh, this weekend, I was trying to get a lot of research done and get where I can be less of a pain in the derriere for a couple of the more useful people in my life. So I was working on a lot of that, doing some armor tests to get things together for a video I need to shoot by the end of the week. And in general, just trying to enter the, we'll say, third-ish week of 2026 a little more on par. Last night proved that that wasn't going to happen. Had some difficulties, which is part of why I'm not being so loud. I'm letting Xander get some sleep. He had a rough night. But beyond that, it is a beautiful-ish day. We have a week ahead of us. And despite everything, we are persistent. And that's what we're going to do, guys. So if I'm coming in a little on the gentle side, my neck hurts and my throat hurts. So I have to be careful how I speak. But I'm not sick. It's an injury thing. Nothing too much to worry about. I got gacked. Many years ago, I got severely gacked, and it means if I get hit just right in the neck or throat, it has effects. Do not step on the keyboard. Are you coming back up? Well, sir, this is why okay, look. Okay, we have a problem. We have a problem here. Yeah, you're the baby now. Yeah. Yeah, Dusty's going to be the baby for a minute. Anyway, it was a very challenging evening, and I have quite a bit I need to do, but that's okay. We're in the background. Maddie and I are planning to expand our sales stuff. That means I'll be making more art and more art-related projects. I'm also, yes, that's me. I'm also going to be going over my unfinished works, and then I'm going to excuse me. I'm going to see what I can do. I need to get back publishing, and I've kind of fell off the wagon. I got distracted. So a bunch of things are in the works. We had a couple really nice storms. I got to catch a refrigerator that blew away. I think I told you guys about that. Yeah, well, why are you irritated? No, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to knock the things off my desk with the tail to make room so that you can be on my desk, which is not your job. That's not where you live, sir. Uh-huh. Anyway, my producers here are, yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, I smell like egg and cheese, cheese omelet, dude. It was a good omelet, too. I enjoyed it. I ate it all up. And you didn't get any because you guys weren't around. So I ate it. I love you, but do you need to leave? Okay. Anyway, very, very mellow. I'm taking a mellow start to the day. I have plans depending on how the house is running, and they are adaptable, and we're going to just keep on trucking. This Thursday is my game night, so I will be working intensely. Yes, I'm going to work on game night stuff. Well, yes, I know. You want me to cuddle you and feed you like cheese and chicken, but I don't have any chicken right now. Dude, have you seen the prices of meat? Don't look at me like that. It gets much worse. I'm going to have you go outside and catch birds for me. Yeah, you can go catch some birds. Go catch some birds. I bet if you look out the window, there's birds. Go on. Go look. Go catch some birds. Ugh. This is not going to work. But I was able to help some people out. Tried to do some good. And yeah, that's my accountability for the weekend. Oh, a good bit of sketching. Good bit of just old mechanical sketching. I need to get that back up. Not drawing for publishing or even what I would consider art in the art's sake. It's just doing old-fashioned sketch dumps to try to fix some anatomy issues. I mean, aren't we all trying to fix anatomy issues? But that's how we do things, isn't it? That's how we're going to get things going. One step at a time, improving our weaknesses, building on our strengths, and getting things going. I am making adjustments to the scroll at the bottom of my other shows. And Friday, there will be an announcement concerning the HFG broadcast and its format for a while. We'll see how things go. Due to some requests and possible necessity. So we'll see that. Now, beyond all that, once I get stuff gathered up, I have a lot of projects I need to get going on before spring gets here. So I'm trying to organize all that, which sounds boring, but really getting together where I can do some proper armoring, proper, gear making, since now I have the tools to do it. Oh, I am very close to being able to achieve some very cool things. And if all goes well, I'll be able to show you bits and pieces of that. I'm also working towards a very silly project. Where I may introduce you guys in a uniquely Nick way to the YouTube that I watch. We'll see. I know, odd. It's like that should make some of you quizzical. Don't worry, it is. But beyond that, guys, I won't say I'm looking forward to this week. I've got some things coming up, including dental things, because one of my teeth exploded. But that's no reason not to be cautiously optimistic. I know a lot's going on. A lot at home and abroad. And I'm just picking what I can actually do, what the battles I can fight. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find our battles and we're going to fight them. And what we can't fight, we put it in God's hands and let Him sort that stuff out, because it is above my pay grade. So with all that, I know, calm, little pondery, but there's a lot of validity there too. Me and my buddy Lothario, anyway, and a few others are going to be working on some things. So what I'm going to do, hop in the chat, see how things are going. There is a slight chance I may do an art stream, depending on, do art like presently, depending on how my hand is feeling and how the chat goes. Beyond that, I'm going to run an ad. I'll be back in about 50 some odd seconds, and we'll see what you guys have been up to. Well, folks, welcome back. Let's hit the comments, and we will see what's going on in your world. Wow, do we have a lot of comments today? Cool. First through the doors, Carl Woodsman. Good morning. Good morning, Carl. How are you? How's your psychology show coming? And greetings from Foxy. Hello, Foxy. Any new art or jewelry in the works? Just curious. You may want to do a sweep of eBay. I've been seeing some good, really good prices on lab-created gems and semi-precious stones. They've been dropping as people have bulk that didn't sell for Christmas. So you might want to look into that. Hey, Foxy and Woodsman Dude. Hey, Foxy and Donna. Hey, Donna. Oh, hey, Donna. I'm reading through the list and I didn't greet you. I hope you're staying warm. This 27 feels absolutely delightful after a couple days of 60. It's like Indiana's trying to make sure that, okay, so Illinois for your case. So the Midwest is trying to make sure that we feel maximum suffrage. Anyway, hi. And good morning, Trelena. How are you, my dear? I'm looking forward to this weekend. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Dan. How is my favorite old god with Appalachia? Rumor has it you're sleeping better, and if that's the case, I feel a great deal better for you because not getting enough sleep is a dangerous and problematic thing. And for someone as creative and compassionate as you are, you need your rest, pal. And we've got greetings, and hello, Angelina. Angelina is greeting Carl and Donna and Foxy and Captain Dan and Trelena. Hey, Angelina. Hi. And hello, Grant. Hello. How are you today, good sir? Are you surviving this ongoing Jumanji madness that we all seem to be up in? Getting some creative stuff done? I'm curious. How goes things that are totally not homages? There's that word again. And Carl is actually breaking out a remarkable comment. Writing tip. Ever notice how many of the best remembered texts revolve around the battle between order and chaos? Babylon 5, Star Wars, Book of Revelation, like the Book of Revelation and others, include big stakes in your work. Now, I'm going to tack on this because this is a fascinating point. I'm going to give you guys, if you want stakes, I'm going to say it. Don't say the world's going to end. I'm serious. You want stakes, but they have to be believable. And the vast majority of people do not, if you're reading a book and it's the end of the world. Really? Again? Like, not only does that stake not hit, but it doesn't hit well. So make sure your stakes feel big, is what I want to go with that. To just caveat. I mean, heavy stakes are great. And it is interesting that you mentioned the conflict between order and chaos, as it is, as an old RPG nut, I still think in part in terms of the alignment chart and the resulting graphs that can be from the D&D, old school D&D alignment chart. Good and evil, order and chaos. I think there's a z-axis between being proactive and inactive. In what you affect. And I think that is something people are afraid to turn, Jarvis that around and look at. But I love the big stakes. And yes, Babylon 5, Star Wars. The Book of Revelation is an interesting addition. I'm not how I feel about that one. I get the point, and we are looking at a memorable piece of literature. But it's fascinating when you do look at religious texts as literature. But yeah, make sure the stakes are to a scale that's believable. I have found big stakes, but perceivable ones, have more impact. What do I mean? Okay, we're going to go comics. And this is my personal opinion. And I do occasionally like to mildly devil's advocate when I get a really good comment like this, because it gives you guys perspective to bounce around. I have always, frankly, disliked the cosmic scale of like Marvel Comics. And same with DC. I'm always more interested in the street level heroes, because once it hits a cosmic scale, all right, I don't feel I could quantify mentally the weight of really saving the world. I'm not saying saving the world as we know it. I'm saying saving the world from complete destruction. And very, very rarely will they have the fortitude to go through with it. So I find it breaks immersion. But when you have something that allows you to get to know, like, the people in a neighborhood, and not just street level superherodom, but it's like if the story takes time to make you really know the people in the neighborhood, the old lady who runs the my brain is terrible at labels. And I lost the B word for a little grocery store. And I know it. It's a Latin American, usually, grocery store, not a Bogota. Anyway, my brain keeps yelling pagoda at me, and that means my aphasia has taken over. But when the characters at that scale are threatened, or their livelihood is threatened, I find that incredibly compelling. That's why, while I loved many of the early Marvel movies, you know, up to Endgame, one of my favorites was Spider-Man Homecoming, and not because of Spider-Man's plot, but because of uh, the Vulture's plot, because of Michael Keaton's character, because that was one of the most believable characters in all of Marvel, right up there with Agent Coulson, who, they couldn't leave the human in the room. In later things of S.H.I.E.L.D., things happened. I don't want to give spoilers. But throughout the movies, the human aspect mattered. That's where I find resonance. But guys, wait in. Wait in. Do you like cosmic stuff? Because Babylon 5 is one of the best written things ever. Flat out. And the cosmic story of eldritch forces was brilliant. But it worked because of the work of one of the co-writers who did, in my opinion, a lot of the B scripts, who took elements of the actors' stories and wove them in. So, the evolution of a character like Veer, in having to deal with his, at one point, conflict with a Drazi, like shopkeeper who was bugging his stuff and was mouthing off to him. Because what are you going to do about it? Everyone knows you're a little simpering coward. And even just the arc of that episode, the very real, very human aspect, Lanier's unrequited love and his all too painful fall, mirrored by Marcus's unrequited love and all too fall. It's like in the Star Wars universe, because I read a lot of the books, and yes, I read a bunch of the expanded universe books, was kind of saddened by how they elected to handle it, and I blame Disney. But I kept finding, after a while, the farther I got from the Skywalkers, the more interesting the universe holds. And while Obi-Wan, who's very, very, entangled with the Skywalkers, obviously, is fascinating, my favorite character in all of Star Wars, if not Obi-Wan, is this goofy pirate by the name of Hondo Ohnaka, who's just pirating his way through one shenanigan after another. And the best big threat stories revolve around the connection with the smallest interpersonal stories. That's why things like Firefly work. I mean, the arc of Firefly and Serenity, huge ramifications. But it was the little stories that matter, that make it why we care. The great, huge scenes of, cataclysmic threat. And I'm dealing with this right now. I'm actually right now in the middle of the second Hanson Hellfire, which Carl cannot read because it's entirely too scary for him. there are layers of conflict going on, and it's about to get a lot bigger and more overt than I normally allow it. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach. It is not happy with me. So it is singing the song of its people, or trying to summon either trying to summon the humpback whales or the graybeards. Dovahkiin, is being bellowed. But no, fascinating point. And I do agree with it. There have to be stakes and weighty ones. But balance them, in my opinion. Please, by all means, fire back. I prattled too long at that, so I'm going to run an ad.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at ndcd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
Sorry. This little chair kind of put my leg to sleep, so I had to make an adjustment. Let's see where we are. I am so sorry. I got really called a great conversation piece, Carl. And I'd love to see. This would be what an interview show should be about, something like that. Hey, Grant, and we've got greetings. And no, not at all. It was a fascinating comment. And greetings. And hello, Dawn. Sorry it took me a while to get to you. I am super behind, but Dawn is the creator behind a lot of things, and she's written the stories of her cats, Buddy and Georgette. Here is my fan art. We squeeze, she joys, everyone is happy. My stomach sings the song of the people some more. Alrighty. Hello. Now, where are we? Greetings. Love how Dawn sees me in chat, does her Monsey. Yep. Headphone warning. Yep. Hey, Botrix. Appreciate what you do. And okay, Donna. Hang on, got out my light. Ignores puddle in the hall. No, Carl. I grabbed my munchies and then said hi, so you wouldn't call me out. LOL. Dusty. Yes, Dusty was very much in the love. Good for you, Dawn. Either way, we are both happy. Indeed. Sweet Dusty. Look at that happy cat. Kosha, Biggin. Lost that one. Anyway, nope. No sorry necessary. Need a smile. I'm glad. And people wonder why I don't stream more. Cats. I greatly dislike the neighbor's car. Oh, the squeaking of belts. Well, don't worry. If it squeaks long enough, it'll stop. Yikes. Good news. I'm fully awake now. Well, I'm glad you're up and perky. Bad news. It's annoying. May I suggest caffeination and possibly something sugary? Accountability. Yep. That's all I have to say about that. Yep. That's all we ask of you, dear. Dawn, you get more done in a day than many of us do in a week. Yep. Yeah, Dusty love. An appointment called in and moved to better day. Wonderful. This is what Aunt Donna has to put up with in the morning, too. I had accountability, and we are very proud of you. No more Dusty. He'll be back. Callie, Mom, don't look at Dusty. Love me. Yes. My cats, especially Dusty, get very, very jealous if I am looking at a cat video. They all hate my phone. Accountability. Taking Donna out to supper with the money from designing covers. I guess she was so happy she wants me to do her next cover. More work. Well, if I pay thee not in gold, enjoy it. More work is not a bad thing. LOL, jealous Callie. I'm glad Inigo isn't the jealous type. He's more the where's the new friend type. And it's sweetness. Foxy, that's Himani around here, friend. Can I bite them? The YouTube that Nick watches, Saints Protect Us. Oh, it is a video I've wanted to do literally for years. And I may be able to get the pieces together to do some of it. Excuse me. He wants to bounce and play with the bigger pups, and is so shy and little gentle with the little ones. And cats, he seems afraid of most of the time. Smart cup, smart pup, and respect the death blades. Indeed. It may rise to 40 degrees here. Yay. Now, see, we keep having this thing where it snows, melts off, snows, melts off, snows, melts off, giving us perpetual random ice annoyances. And 20 right now. We're up to 28 here. Brr. I have blankets and dog. I am okay. I'm glad. Thesis has space heater by his desk, so he's okay too. What's he up to? He's been very quiet in the morning and on my shows. I hope he's doing well. Accountability. Doing a crochet class this Saturday afternoon online. I'll be dropping the link later in the Indie CD page, hopefully later today. Oh, okay. I grabbed the later from whatever and spotted it. That's wonderful, Trelena. That is delightful. Ooh, fun. I should have done the intro show for the psych show last night, but cold made me lethargic. It happens. Cold can do that. You need another couple cats. No. LOL. LOL. I'm glad you guys are having fun. And I just meant more pile, not to added. What time is that, Trey? Okay. And good morning, everyone. Hello, Chris Walker. I hope all of you had a great weekend and that your week is off to a good start. Chris. Hey, Chris. Squee. Need to double check the streaming schedule. Probably be 1 p.m. Central Time. Please be sure to directly message Mandy so that we can we can schedule that. Second night on the new pillow is even better than the first. Slept 8 hours straight without rolling over once. Wonderful. In about 2 weeks, you're going to feel like an entirely different person. Hey, Don, I found a new YouTube genre you might like. Pets choosing their family. Oh, instead of people doing the choosing. That's great, Dad. That's great, Dad. Nice, Dad. Yes, that's right there. Right there. End of the character's world. So, go. Is the word for little groceries store in city. Bodega. Aha! Not bad. I can see how I got Bogota from Bodega. Oh, speech impediment. Let's go. Sorry, I had to think it. But yeah, using the bodega analogy, I always wonder in these great superhero comics about like the person whose store gets smashed by the kaiju and nobody takes a second chance. There are stories there. And that would be the end of their world. I mean, I can imagine there have been many points where had I been robbed of, $50, it would have been life damaging. I'll accept the Z-axis. Sometimes by doing nothing, a character can really mess up. Exactly. All that is necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. I like big steaks too. They're awesome if prepared right. Oh, okay. A little salt, a little pepper, grilled charcoal. Let me think. Got to find the right spots on my hand because it's been a while. But medium to medium well, depending on how good the charcoal effect is. If you are doing it in a pan, get a good sear on it, throw that pan in the oven, finish in the oven, pull out. You will know the time by practice. That is a good steak. A good steak does not require steak sauce. I'm not saying steak sauce isn't good. I'm not saying barbecue isn't good. But a properly cooked steak, humble opinion time, feel free to disagree, is by itself juicy enough, flavorful enough, and tactily correct in the mouth, so the mouthfeel is right, that there is no need for added shenaniganry. Cut thin, appreciate the steak. Lamau, Chris, delicious. Meat. You folks are incorrigible. Don't ever change. Oh, we couldn't if we want to. Oh, I'm always changing, trying to be more me. God bless you, Foxy. That is a wonderful sentiment. I saw some of those, Foxy. I love it. They're so cute. Much needed all of the day. Worthwhile goal, Foxy. Went over to one of Emmy's friends for dinner and met her pup. Oh my gosh. He was a sweetheart. What kind is he? Lab mix? Okay, I love it. Bodega. Well, you guys can tell I'm not making it up. Lab mixes are awesome pups. I love lab mixes. Don't get me wrong. We all know the hero we need. The woman smoking the cigarette in Kung Fu Hustle. You are not wrong. Though one of that litter looked more like a Newfie. Oh, totally convinced he was a lap dog. Newfie. I love Newfies. My aunt raises those, among other things. Wonderful. Good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello. Hey, Dave. And we got yes, Chris, and greetings to Dave. I should have messaged Dave to go get Don's Trojan last night. He was in Houston and needed a capture. Trey, have you seen the latest cheeseburger from Applebee's? It's drenched in white cheese. I'll be finding out how it is later today. Please let me know. Oh, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Rolls, Dungeons and Dragon Dice. Hey, a pack of green room orcs gather at the pub for trade. You get a new sword. Woohoo! New swords are always wonderful. I am pro sword and sword acquisition. LOL. Londo and Sheridan were both in Tron as well. Yes, they were. And underappreciated movies. It's available on their 2 for $25 deal. Looks like 2 meals for both of us tonight. Good. You're making me hungry, Donna. You're welcome, my babies. How different is crochet? And this is a question for Trelena. How different is crochet when you're left-handed? And the name of the pillow company is Dorilla Ergo. Maybe I'll write it down. Although my current master pillow secret is on top of my regular pillows, I got this $3 croissant pillow, and it is crescent shaped, but is made to look like a croissant, and it fits just right because I'm a side sleeper to pad my head a bit, keep the strain off my neck. But I will write that. Dorilla Ergo. I will look into that. Likely out of my range, but I will look into it. Asking well for me. Right, good steak deserves ketchup. I prefer 57 sauce when I have mine, if sauce at all. Ketchup? Views expressed by Donna should not be seen as views of the others in this household. LOL. If I put steak, it's 57 sauce. I'm not a huge ketchup fan. A little bit here and there is fine. Also, Chris, you have a sort of doppelganger out here. Oh, and ketchup or ketchup is fine, but on steak, there are some that require such efforts, but a fellow that works down the groceries in town looks a bit like you. Sounds a lot like you. Not that I'm aware of, Foxy. Foxy left-handed as well. So kind of nervous about attempting. I am too, Dawn, because I know tension will have to be figured out and my hands don't always cooperate. Getting Gets text from cousin in Milwaukee. Is suspicious. Bite me with all your tomato talk. You have my deepest condolences, because people can pull my sweet baby Ray's honey out of my cold dead hand. You have a cousin in Milwaukee? I can only bite with the bottom teeth, but okay, Don. And with that, I am definitely taking a moment to run an ad, because y'all are getting too green room.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
I had to I'm sorry. My brain just flatlined. I had to take care of a message, but out of Xander's room, I heard chair get yelled. So I just wanted to let you know that he was playing along too. Let's see what's going on in the comments. I can bite, just ask Thesis. Nice. Virginia and family are in that RR with me. I'm sorry. Whoop, I said, sorry, not sorry. I got Bucky. My ear's ringing and I can't answer. Good on you, Xander. Carl says good on you for playing along with the song. Yeah, he could use some positive points. We had a bad night, but we're going to make today better, because that's what we do. We endure, we make time, and we have things just get done. Well, I am so glad. I am so very glad. He's a good boy. Dawn says she loves you. And good morning, kiddo. I'm not really sure what he said in response, because his pillow seems to have reclaimed him. But it was cheerful mutter grumbling. Such is the life of a 16-year-old boy. Not for long. Not for long. He'll be 17 soon. I never said we were a good influence. You're good enough that, folks as close to me as Grimm are safe enough. I don't feel I need to observe when they visit the green room. So that's saying quite a lot, actually. As I'm very protective of Grimm and Churro and Max. I'm just really glad you guys have this group that comes together. And actually, the green room and its influence has a bit to do with what I'll be talking about Friday. Not negative, but stuff I'm working on. Oh, you fell asleep in it? Nice chair. Awesome. A good chair is one you do fall asleep in. I have to find, because I got it at Goodwill, so I have a office chair that we fight over in the kitchen. And I need to see if I can find the maker and get about 6 more. Um, no, no, um, no, not move. I am changing the format. In part that, and in part because it is, as it is it takes a chunk out of my Fridays. So I have to work on that. Why? Has Wednesday, so I will be MI. No need to send out. Okay, well, that's okay. I will art on without you, dear. Comfy. Do not feel guilty. Okay. Uh, I have things I need to um, make adjustments to facilitate. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is by making adjustments. I can't I've been doing this for several years. There's some format changes that need to happen, and I'm getting some new, I'm hoping to be learning some new programming to get back to doing pre-recorded content. And that's a big part. Good to know, Don. Don, hope it goes well. Indeed. And finally finished breakfast. I had to cook some sausage before it went bad. Ate too much, but it was good. Ooh, I actually had a very large omelet. My stomach's not sure what to do with, but I needed that. I needed something a little more foodie, so to speak, and yummy. It does sound yummy. Let's run an ad. Let's run an ad. What ad? All right. And let's see. Puzzle time, kids. Squeesh. LOL. It's funny how that's become a thing now. Aren't they always? Thank you for playing my ad. I may attempt one tomorrow, depending on my access to the desktop. I fully understand that vibe, and I hope it goes well for you. I hope you get to do one. If you can't, that's fine too. We are at your service. Coffee consumed. Now I need a bottle of water so I can take my daily vitamins. Wait, that's good. I'm glad you're taking care of all that. And I'm glad you're taking care of yourself, Dan. I mean that. You've done a lot for a lot of people. And taking some time to recover, taking some time to reassess, and you may find that you come back to some things better. Okay? I'll be watching and waiting to see how all that goes, my friend. You're having some cracked raspberry juice. That sounds delightful, actually. I could use some juice. Oh, go. I love raspberries. But what else I love? Let's see. Let me look. I want to see some ads I haven't run in a bit. Oh, yeah, I'll run cities. No. Stop trying to float it around. All right, folks. Looks like everybody's winding down. I'm surprised that cats haven't been in yet. Perhaps they've gone and staked out. They might. It seems like it's one of those days. So what I think I'll do is I'll run a few more ads, and then we'll call it. And I'll do an art stream at my next earliest convenience. Here we go.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda. Just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
And she does have an update, and my chair is slowly losing its school.
Welcome, welcome, bunnies. It's Robin Yoda. My Twitch stream has changed. I'm playing Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. If there's any schedule change, I'll let you know by posting on X, Blue Sky, and sometimes Facebook. You can follow all my socials, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny, and sign up for my YouTube channel. It's also Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny, where I repost all of my streams. So come join me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Robin Yoda for some awesome streams. And once again, thanks for watching.
Hey, I'm really glad that all of you are watching this. And of course, I have one message that I have to run before the end of my stream.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I am Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Yep, folks, I'm all about letting you guys art. Let me see. Thank you for saying it was a great show. And not here. See y'all later. Have a great day. Make it a great day. That's the plan. Have a nice day. I'll see some of you later. Have a great day for everyone. Have fun at Applebee's. Bye, all. Bye, folks. Keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating. Because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it. But you can't edit a blank page. Pardon the disaster. That was my main. I love you. You should too. I'll see you guys for Wednesday for an art stream, and maybe sooner. Till then, doodles.